It's time to play the TCOYD Family Feud with everyone's favorite host, Dr. Germaine Pettus.
So, thanks for joining us on the Family Feud. So the way that we're going to do this, I'm going to explain all the rules of this, but basically it's going to be 4 guys or men living with type 1 diabetes that are going to be on one family. Now, they actually are not related at all, as far as I know. And then it's going to be 4 ladies on another family that all have type 1 diabetes that are competing against each other. Geez, the ladies they're coming to play, guys. So just be ready. I got 2 fist pumps on my screen from that. I'm going to ask some diabetes questions. You'll get a sense of how it goes. And it's going to be a fun way of learning about each other and learning some things about type 1. So before we jump into it, I just want to go around the circle and let's start with the ladies. Just ladies, say your name, say where you are right now, and just let us know how long you've had type 1. So I'll start with you, Laura, who is the team captain by unanimous vote, actually, Laura. So congrats on that, of the ladies. So Laura.
Woohoo. Thanks so much for having us here today. This is fun. So my name is Laura Dunn. I live in San Diego, California, and I've had type 1 diabetes for 32 years now. 32
years. Wow. All right. So then Molly, we're going to you.
I'm Molly, also in San Diego, and I've had diabetes 10 years.
Okay. And Germaine?
Hi, I'm Germaine. I'm also in San Diego, and I've had diabetes for 46 years.
46 years. Wow. And then Tina, rounding out the ladies.
All right. My name is Christina Roth, and I am representing the East Coast here from Boston, Massachusetts. And I've had diabetes for 15 years. 15
years. So I can't do math that fast, but that's about 100 years of collective diabetes experience on the female side. So guys, let's see where you land. Hunter, team captain, mostly because nobody else wanted to do it. So why don't you say hi and tell us about yourself?
This is the biggest moment of my entire life, guys. So happy to be here. And name's Hunter, and diabetic for 24 years, living in DC.
All right. So East Coast represented there. And then Brett, what about you?
I'm Brett Stuckey. I live here in San Diego, currently in a parking lot in La Jolla, and have been diabetic for 22 years.
Doesn't look like a parking lot. It looks like a pretty posh spot you're in, but virtual world that we live in. All right, Matt, what about you?
Matt Besley, Carlsbad, California, 36 years, diabetes.
Wow. And then Monty, you're the last gentleman on our team.
Yes, and I'm also in San Diego, and I'm celebrating my 20th anniversary with type 1.
So again, I wrote down these numbers, and it's hard to do math, but I think the guys might have an edge. I'm getting confirmation from the judge, Eric, who's nodding his head. So yeah, I think the guys have a few more years. However, Germaine at 46 years is our diabetes veteran. So a little bit of a victory on both sides. All right, so the way that this is going to work is a representative from each team is going to come up to the podium now. So we're going to start with Laura and Hunter. I'm going to ask a question, and we surveyed 100 people with type 1 diabetes, and the top 5 answers are on the board for that question. So when I ask the question, Hunter, Laura, as soon as you want to buzz in, just say your name, Hunter, Laura, whatever. Whoever buzzes in will get the chance to answer the question, and we'll see if it kind of appears on the board, and then we'll go from there. I'll explain how it kind of works next. So Hunter, Laura, are you ready for the first question?
Yep.
Okay. Now listen very, very carefully. This was submitted by our panel of judges, this question. Here we go. What is it about Dr. Pettus that makes him so special?
Hunter.
Okay, Hunter, buzzed in first. Top 5 answers on the board. Eric, you ready for this?
Ready.
Okay, what's your answer, Hunter?
Guitar skills.
Is that on? Survey says?
Ooh.
There it is. We got our first answer on the board. Singing, dancing skills. I do play guitar also. That could have been a separate. By the way, there should have been about 16 to 18 things on here. I see only 5. I'm a little upset about that. All right. So now, Laura, you get a chance to counter because Hunter didn't come in with the number 1 answer. So what would you say?
Great care with patients.
Great care of patients. As the survey says? Number doctor skills. Okay, so Hunter, since you and the gentleman came in kind of on top, you would get to either decide to play or pass. So do you guys want to keep trying to fill this out, or do you want to pass it to the ladies?
How we feeling, boys? Yeah, we're gonna play with it.
Okay,
we're worried about how you feel about your doctor skills being number 3, though.
Yeah, this is out of my hands. 100 people were surveyed, and just the answers are what they are. Again, feel this list is a little short, Eric. I'm looking at you.
That's debatable.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Hunter, so that brings us to you, Brett. Again, this question about doctors. What do you think? Top 100, 5 answers on the board. What do you think?
I'm gonna say impeccably combed hair.
Survey says? No, that is not true. That is just wrong. So that's 1 strike. So you got 2 more strikes. So that brings us to you, Matt. If you want to just take a good look at me, or just think about me for a second before you think, give your answer. And what do you think?
I'm gonna have to shoot for the stars on this one and say comedy. Definitely the comedy factor.
Comedy. Was that? Oh no, that wasn't there either.
How is that even possible?
I'm getting really upset about this. Great. Okay, Monty, you're up. We just met a minute ago, Monty, but you must have some kind of feelings about
Yes,
me.
I was going to say,
what would you answer?
Your camaraderie with your more distinguished and better looking cohort with Steve Edelman.
So camaraderie with
your camaraderie with Steve.
Camaraderie with Steve. Survey says, Eric, what do you think? Oh, another error. All right. So this is great. Now, ladies, you get a chance to steal all these points. So Laura, this is where you as team captain comes in. You got to talk it over with your colleagues there and come up with a single answer of what you think is on this list. What do you think?
So we can talk about it out loud.
Yeah.
Whisper.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can't really do that here.
Use your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hosting conferences, moderating panels. Anyone else have any other ideas?
Research.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I hear he's supposedly good at it, at least.
What's that?
Take a look at that smile.
Does it
All right,
have
what do you got?
number
What do you
one?
guys? No, it can be anything. If you get any answer, you steal all the points. And right now, there's a substantial amount of points on the board.
Okay. I think we should go with research. What do you guys think?
I think so too.
Okay.
Research
For 500. Alex.
service says. All right, Eric. Let's see the answers just to review these one by one. Let's see what the number 1 answer was. Let's see what it says. Heart of gold. Geez, neither my male or female colleagues here just seem to feel that way about me. All right, what about number 4, Eric? Temples. That's a good one. A few people said that. That's a fun answer. All right, what about number 5? Well, that's just hurtful. Can we do some follow up on whoever said that? Can we do a few? No? Being told no. Okay. All right. Well, you guys understand how the game works now, so let's get into it. Let's go to our second question. Bring that up, clear the board. Everybody understands how it works now, right? 0-0. The slate is clean. So now we have Brett versus Molly. I'll give you guys a second to kind of clamber up here to the podium. And again, when I ask the question, just say your name when you want to buzz in, okay? So here we go. Question is, what is the thing you eat or drink that always seems so hard to get the insulin dose right for?
Brett.
Brett, what do you want to go with?
Pizza.
Pizza. Survey says? Moving.
There we go, Brett.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, because you got the number 1 answer, that gates Molly's chance to respond. So I'm sorry, Molly, You're just going to have to hang tight for a second. So, boys, you can either pass or play. And Brett, you decide.
Play
Okay.
for sure.
All right. So next on the list, here we go. We're playing the feud, right? Do we clap? Yeah, we're playing. I kind of walk over to where you guys are, and I'm like, hey, Brett, where are you from? What's going on? And I say something funny. All right. So, Matt, you're up next. So again, what is the thing you eat or drink that always seems so hard to get the insulin dose right for?
Beer.
Let's see. Survey says. Oh my gosh.
Very nice.
Kind of picking them off here. Beer, alcohol. Wow. 58 points, 27 points. That's at least 207. 207 is at least what you guys have. All right. So Monty, you're up next. So again, thing you eat or drink that's so hard to get your insulin dose right for.
Okay. Cake.
Survey says. Bolusing for cake is cake, apparently. People don't have a problem with that. All right, so that brings us back around to you, Hunter. You got one strike, 2 more chances.
Can I talk to my team?
Nope, not at all. Not until, no, can't.
Okay. I'll choose pasta.
All right, survey says.
Yeah.
Number 3. I'm starting to think, okay, yeah. I like when Eric tells me to clap. You guys, I'm starting to think you guys can just see my answers here. Of the 100 people that we surveyed, I mean. So next up is Brett. What do you think? Thing you can't bolus right for.
We'll say candy.
Survey says. I really like the X. It's probably my favorite part of the game. All right, so Monty, this is your last chance to bring it home for the guys, or keep it going, I should say. So what's the thing that just wrecks your blood sugar? You can't get it right insulin-wise. Hit us with it.
We'll say hamburgers.
Survey says. All right, ladies, here we go. There's a ton of points on the board, at least 400. And Laura, why don't you guys kind of talk it over, see what you think. There's 2 more answers up there, but you can steal all these points.
I feel like there's the smart answer of I'm an A+ boluser. I always get it right.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, if Jeremy wrote them, then yeah. But Chinese food.
I was thinking that too.
Me too. Chinese was the next one I thought. Yeah.
Thai food.
Well, let's do it, ladies. What do you got?
Chinese? We going with that or the other one?
Do we have to do both of them now or just one at a time?
No, you just got to get one of these right. You got to come up with a answer.
I'm whispering.
I think Chinese.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we'll go with Chinese food.
Chinese food, survey says. Let's see where we're at. Oh my God, there it is. 4 people. I remember those 4 people. They were like Chinese food. And I was like, right? Yeah, it was probably these 4 girls actually we're talking to. But
Women.
All right. They stole all those points. Are we keeping track? That's 58 plus 27. So way to go, ladies.
622 points.
22 points. Wow. Eric, let's see what number 4 was, just for completeness.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, okay. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but all these things wreck my blood sugar, but I still like to eat them. But you just know that you're just throwing in the towel for the night when you have some pizza and some beer or whatever, but God bless them. All right, so ladies are totally ahead right now, completely actually. It's a lot to a little is the official score. So the next person up, I think, is going to be, can we clear the board, Eric? I don't have to do everything around here. And we got Matt versus Germaine. All right. So question number 3, when my blood sugar is low, the thing I want to eat more than anything else in the world is Matt. I saw you finger move. You did like a finger gun, so we'll send it to you. So what is your answer? We got the top 4 answers on the board.
I know this one's going to be on there. So, but I'm trying to answer this like from personal experience, but I'll have to pick apple juice.
Apple juice. Okay. Survey says. Now, I think caveat here is apple juice is the thing that I drink more than anything else when I'm low, but it's not the thing I want to drink most in the world.
See, me neither, but I was trying to play.
Well, we asked 100 people, and what they said is what they said. Germaine, so you get to respond.
Candy.
Candy. Survey says? All right. 85 points. That was a big one.
Yay!
A lot of people, 85% of people said that is what that means. Okay. So Germaine, you get to decide if you want to pass or play.
Do I talk to my teammates?
Nope, you cannot. They don't exist.
Okay, then let's play.
Okay, we got a bunch of players. Let's play the feud. Let's play the feud. All right. So, Christina, so we surveyed 100 type 1s, top 4 answers on the board. And what we wanted to know is when your blood sugar gets low, what's the number one thing you want to eat that you're just dying to eat or drink? Christina.
Cereal.
Cereal. Well, let's see. Survey says?
Ooh.
Cereal. One person. Way to go. Christina, do you know that person? Did you text them? You're like, hey, cereal,
Yeah.
right? Am I right? Cereal. Okay. So the ladies, you guys are still alive. So that brings us back up to the top to Laura. Laura, when you're low.
I'm going to go with cake or cupcakes.
All right. We're going with cake. Survey says?
Oh no, it's going over there.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, remember that, Laura. All right, Molly, you're up next. What do you want to eat or drink when your blood sugar is low?
Depends how low I am. Probably everything in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Great answer.
That
Or the
is
freezer.
That is a good answer. You know, so we're going to give you I think we should just give her another shot because I feel like that should be on there.
Yeah.
And it's all inclusive. So, but let's narrow it down a little bit.
Okay. All right. We can do that. Probably ice cream.
Ice cream. Survey says?
Who are these people that you surveyed?
I don't know. It was there was a little crowd of them out there, right?
It was weird. They were all out there.
There was 98 of them, and we found 2 others online, Craigslist. So, so who just did that?
Molly.
Molly. Okay. So Germaine, it's back to you. Last chance. What do you want to eat when your blood sugar's low?
This is a weird game.
Weird game.
Well, it's hard to.
Germaine, a host of this fantastic. Chips?
Chips.
Okay. Survey says?
Oh.
All right, gentlemen. So your fearless leader is, killed some kind of woodland creature, put it on his head in the interim here. So Hunter, talk to your friends, your family there, and what do you want to go with?
We were on a cold streak. This is the time to shine, guys. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking peanut butter.
Or bread.
I like it.
Like a sandwich, like a peanut butter sandwich?
So you're combining what the 2 previous answers were.
Well, think of what is easily available that you have to do a little work for. Spoonful of peanut butter, even though it makes no sense.
We need an official.
It's not the right thing, but what are your guys' thoughts?
That's just bizarre.
It's no worse than bread.
True.
Yeah,
Or bread with peanut butter. Maybe we should go back to that.
I think cucumbers might be up there too. So, what are your guys' thoughts?
Sandwiches, I think, would be a good one.
Yeah.
Crisp cucumber. Oh my God, what a psychopath.
Yeah, that sounds
Um,
aggressive.
Like
All right.
Pop-Tarts.
So what is it? What are you gonna go with?
Fruit doesn't want to eat anything.
We're going to go with, no one wants to eat fruit. Peanut butter.
Sure.
All right, peanut butter. Survey says.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's 4 people. All right.
Holding anymore. We're
Way
good.
to go. Way to go, gentlemen. You guys
And
stole.
I think maybe we should go with fruit for the next one because
Well,
that's
you don't get to pick. You already stole the things, but let's see what it is for completeness. If it's fruit, I'm going to drop dead.
Oh,
Come on!
we earned that.
Do I get a signing bonus?
All right, that was just that. You guys didn't get those 10 points. They were just there for the taking, but you went with peanut butter. You got them anyways. All right, so it's pretty much even, right? One round to one round. The points we'll tease out and we'll take it out in post. So question 4, right?
Right.
Okay. So question 4. Now we're gonna have Did we do Monty versus Christina? We done you guys yet? Monty and
No.
Christina? Okay, you guys are up.
We're ready.
Monty, Christina, come on, let's play the feud. All right. All right, Monty, Christina, guys, gals, here's question number 4. All right, here it is. When I'm out and about and I see somebody I don't know wearing an insulin pump, I blank.
Christina.
Christina, what's your answer?
Grab them.
Grab them. That sounds
That was illegal.
That's a little inappropriate, actually, especially, social.
That's a gender biased answer right there.
So let's see.
Okay, fine.
Grab them in a consensual way. Let's go with that. Okay. Consensual
If they're
grab.
running by.
Run up and hug, talk to them. Okay, there you go. All right, we're playing the feud now. Christina, you got to decide, independent of your team, if you want to pass or play.
We will play.
Okay, we're playing the feud. Here we go. All right. So that brings us to Laura, team captain. A lot writing on this. A whole lot writing on this. When I'm about and I see somebody I don't know with an insulin pump, I
mean, it's obvious that nothing else. You just run up and hug and talk to them.
Okay. Clearly that's already on the board. So I have to go with the second most popular answer.
How about you got to move the mouse away from them, Ron?
Yeah, it's getting close because you're running out of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You run the other way.
Run the other way. Yeah, that's just because that would have been upsetting if it was up there. Just so you see a pump and you just sprint the other way. That's wildly inappropriate. All right, Molly, you're up next.
Ooh. I would probably talk to him too. Let's think.
So yeah, a lot of people clearly would embrace your fellow type 1s. That's what we're all about. Inclusive nature of having diabetes, a great part of it. Maybe you're a little shy. What's option 2, 3, or 4?
Maybe just exchange glances.
Okay, exchange glances, survey says. Ooh. Play cool, but stare. So maybe you don't exchange glances, but you kind of, you do like one of these, like where you're just kind of like looking up at them from your phone kind of thing. Yeah, okay, I like it. Molly, way to pick up what, Laura was dropping. All right, Germaine, you're up next. Out and about, see somebody with a pump. You can hug them. You can just kind of play cool and stare. What else could you do?
I would whip out my pump and show them.
Take out your pump and show them. Let's see.
Oh, but I've done that. I've actually done that.
Well, we didn't survey you, Germaine. If we did, whip out your pump would have been number 5, probably. All right, so that brings us to Christina. It's a lot writing on this, Christina. I'm not going to mince words about this. Let's see. What do you think?
Regretting playing this.
Oh, yeah. You dug this hole. Now your family is just drowning in it. What are you going to do?
All right, restate the question, please.
Okay. Use it in a sentence. When I'm out and about and see somebody I don't know with an insulin pump, I
Tell somebody later.
tell somebody later. Okay. Jot it down in your brain, file it away, regurgitate later to somebody else in a more appropriate situation. No. Oh.
Oh.
All right, gentlemen, it's up to you. Hunter, confer with Monty, Brett, and Matt.
How
What do you think?
about feel bad for them or feel sorry for them? Anybody want to try that?
Self-pity. I think, well, what about
you have a pump?
Do nothing.
What about
Nothing. Yeah, that's good.
what about asking them how long they've been type 1 for? I feel like I do that a lot.
That's encompassed.
I agree. Is that included in the talk?
It might be.
Inquire. I like that.
Okay. What are we going with?
Unified?
I don't know. How you guys feeling?
I'm good with it.
I think do nothing is a better answer.
How many opportunities do we have?
Would it help if I told you all those are wrong?
Yes.
No,
Yes, it would.
you can't do that.
Touch it.
All right, let's go with inquire. Yeah. All right.
Oh, I was broken.
All right. All right. So, ladies, you guys won that one. All right. You guys are cleaning up. All right. So, Eric, let's see. What's number 3? There's a person with the palm hanging out there. Talk about diabetes loudly. Yeah. You don't want to actively engage them, but maybe you're like, oh, man. Oh, wow. Diabetes, am I right? Am I right? And then maybe they engage you. So you're not the weird one. Is that what people were thinking? Yeah. Okay. All right. And then number 4. What's number 4? Try to figure out if they have I think it's type 1 or type 2. So you're just kind of wondering before you make a move.
Jeremy, I'd kind of say, that doesn't specify if they're trying to figure it out on their own or with the other person. So
can we mute
inquiring?
Can we mute participants? Eric? Maybe we should cut some people off here because this is my show. All right. So ladies, you won that round. So we're going to go on to number 5 now. Is that right, Eric?
That is correct. We're on number 5.
Okay. So, and this one's back to Hunter and Laura. All right. So let's play the feud. Hunter and Laura, come on up to the podium here.
This may be our last question.
This is going to be our last question.
Likely, yes.
Okay.
Pressure.
All right. All right. So here, and what's the score right now? It's the ladies of.
Ladies are at like 2 million.
2 million.
Or so. Guys are at like 14,000.
14,000.
So this round is worth about 10 million points.
Got it.
I'm sorry, 20 million points.
Got
It's
it.
anybody's game.
Yeah. So my understanding is this round makes all previous rounds obsolete. So whoever wins this round takes it away. So let's go with Hunter and Laura, and we got the top 4 answers on the board. And this is a question that might sound familiar. The best way to avoid a blood sugar spike after eating is
Hunter.
that was close. I'm going to get a ruling.
I think it was Hunter.
That was Hunter. It's absolutely Hunter. There was actually no question about it. It was kind of a dramatic thing I was doing there. Okay, so Hunter, what do you think it was? No crap, Hunter. Insulin. Can we see insulin?
Well, I mean.
No, that's a definite X. We got to be a little bit more sophisticated than that.
Yeah.
Insulin. This isn't 1918. I mean, come on. All right. So, Laura, what's your answer?
The only answer for me, exercise.
Oh.
Whoa. Slam dunk.
Okay, that brings us back. So every time you eat, you exercise? Well, okay. This was just like.
Aren't you a doctor?
Avoid a spike in your blood sugar. Hunter, we got to give you another shot because
Walk.
you guys both messed up. Well, I'm talking about like every time, every single meal. Anyway, Hunter, what's your
Protein.
Don't say protein.
Eating protein.
Okay, let's.
I'll
Yeah.
give this one. I'll give this one.
Okay. Eat low, no carbs. I think that's kind of what you meant, is that you're going to eat more protein, fat. I'm
Keto,
totally
yeah.
disappointed in both of you guys. But so, okay, Hunter, you didn't start off so hot. Keep that in mind with this decision of passing or playing. But what do you want to do?
We are going to pass it, and then we're going to close because the girls aren't going to be able to figure it out.
Oh.
Bold statement. We'll take that out in post. Okay, so that takes us to Molly. Now, this is, kind of techniques, things you can do to avoid a spike in your blood sugar after eating.
Pre-bolus.
Pre-bolus. Survey says. There you go. All right. Yeah. So taking insulin, but in a sophisticated manner, prior to eating. I like that. So Molly, way to go. You guys are definitely on the board. So that means Germaine, you're up next. What's another technique? Something you do.
Pre-bolus was my only answer, so I have to get clever now.
Okay. Okay.
Drink a lot of water.
Hydrate. Drink a lot of water. Survey says.
Oh.
Sorry. All right, ladies.
Sorry, team.
Well, if it's hard for you, remember, it's going to be hard for these boys. And Hunter really laid down the gauntlet. So I really hope the ladies win, to be honest. Christina, a technique, something a little sophisticated you can do. Everybody spikes up after meals. It's a pain in the butt. What's something you can do to avoid that?
Combo bolus.
Combo bolus.
Oh.
So survey says?
Oh, that was a good answer.
Thank you.
It was a good answer, but I think the crowd that we interviewed was a little less sophisticated. They didn't know what combo boluses were. Yeah. So let's take it up with them. I'll distribute emails later of the people that we talked to. So Laura, I think this is the last chance, right? So number one, you eat low carb. Definitely going to help with that spike. You bolus 20 minutes before you eat. What's something else you can do? Technique. You don't want to have that spike. What do you think?
And this is something you do before you eat?
Before you eat, peri-eating. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be extended bolus or combo bolus.
We all did. We all did. Okay.
No. Okay, so go on a walk after you eat.
No, you already said exercise.
No. Okay. It's not drink water. It's not eat low carbs, no carbs. It is, I'm so stumped. It is eat smaller meals instead of bigger meals throughout the day.
This might be controversial, but yeah, I think we'll give you credit for that. Split up your meal. Okay, so smaller meals. I think that's right. Instead of eating your whole sandwich, you eat half of it. You regroup. You eat the other half. You've pre-bolused. You're eating low carb. This brings us down to the last one. And Molly, this falls to you. And honestly, this is probably the biggest moment of your life, Molly. I know you. I know you well. I know everything you've been through, and I can say that this is it, right here. What is the number 4 answer of how to avoid a spike after eating?
How about inhalable?
Did she say inhalable insulin?
Ooh.
She said inhalable. We lost her a little bit. Molly, can you give us a thumb up?
Yeah.
Inhaled insulin?
Yeah. Inhalable.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Inhaled insulin, Afrezza, for the last thing.
Oh, good one.
Oh my
Winner.
gosh.
I thought you said that they weren't sophisticated.
Oh my gosh. After the double X in the beginning, in the face-off, they decide, Hunter, you dropped the ball, actually. You had an open run in it. You passed. Ladies just took the ball and ran with it, cleaned it up. That was amazing.
14 million points.
14 million points. You guys, congrats. And every point is worth $1. So you'll be getting checks from Eric in the mail. So I'm so excited. So everybody, round of applause for the ladies who just totally cleaned up. And what an exciting game of the Feud. Thanks everybody for playing. We'll see you again sometime. So thanks again, everybody. We really appreciate it.